Are you single, dating, or in a relationship? Dating Babes in 2017 will take you on a rollercoaster ride about real-life dating and why being single is the new trend. Introducing your hosts of the show, Miss Cosmopolitan Chick and Mr. Canadian Club.
Welcome back to the 5th episode of Dating Babes in 2017, the podcast hosted by me, the Cosmopolitan Chick, and Mr. Canadian Club. Thank you for taking the time to return to date us again this week. We are so grateful you've chosen to date us, and you could say we're currently in a relationship with each other. Hello, Mr. Canadian Club.
Hello, Cosmo Chick.
How are you?
Very, very satisfied in this relationship.
Oh, me too. I have a lot of fun with you, and we've got lots of bloopers and off-the-record moments that we may one day share.
Of course.
Maybe. It'd be like underground dating. Now, tell me, what have you personally learned about the dating world this week?
Let's just see here. I can't say I learned too much, but I do have a friend here who came over actually the other night, and she just vented.
Love a good vent when it comes to dating.
Absolutely. It was very interesting too because she's just recently started this job. She's in the corporate world, yeah? Mm-hmm. And she has discovered that because she's the only girl in her team, that she's finding that all these guys are coming to her kind of like as a venting.
Oh, so she's this high-flying, powerful corporate woman. I could just imagine what she wears to work. Gorgeous suits, I'm
very
sure.
Nice heels.
Killer high heels.
Absolutely. So when she first started, like, she found it very difficult fitting in and everything. But, you know, as time went on, she slowly started warming up to these people, and these guys started warming up to her and everything. I was telling her that, like, her life could be kind of like an episode or like a TV show at her work, because the relationship she has with these guys are just very, very odd. They, like, don't get along, but they're very close in a weird sense.
So technically, she's like their therapist while they're spilling the beans about their personal relationships.
Absolutely. But what caught me off guard was that she said that now she's finding herself emotionally invested in these guys. Like, she's finding herself emotionally drained by the time the weekend comes by because she's so invested in their lives and what's going on. So
it's totally crossing the business and personal lines. So unprofessional.
Yeah.
The fact that these guys are actually spilling their beans about their personal relationships to her. What's her relationship status?
She's single.
Oh.
Yeah.
How does that go with her? How's she finding it? All these guys in relationships are spilling their dating disasters.
Well, she's kind of like... It's odd because she was saying that she enjoys it, but then she was talking to another friend and she got this idea in her mind that maybe she actually just enjoys the idea of being come to. So all these guys come into her and just telling her all these, like, all their business.
Ooh, she likes the feeling of being wanted.
Yeah,
but don't
maybe.
we all?
Of course, I know. But, like, I don't know. I didn't know what to tell her. I was like, I'm like, literally just be careful because who knows what can happen in the corporate world and crossing these boundaries, like you said.
Absolutely. So does that mean that because she's single, is it inspiring her to date, to not date? Is she completely over relationships?
I think she's kind of freaking herself out now. So now she wants to actually even be more active in dating outside of her work because she finds that maybe that'll distract her mind from what's going on between her and her colleagues.
Yeah, totally. You never, they say, screw the crew.
Yeah.
Though we've all done it before.
Of course. It wouldn't be something new.
Definitely not when it comes to dating in 2017.
Absolutely.
Now, we love for you to get involved with us. Sharing is caring, especially when it comes to your experiences in the dating world. Please leave your stories, your advice for, maybe Canadian Club's friend that's in the corporate world. She needs some advice about these men that share their dating stories. Do it on our social media page. Join the conversation. Head to Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Just search The Cosmopolitan Chick. Social media. Do you air your dirty laundry on social media, Canadian Club?
Absolutely not.
That's good to know. When it comes to relationships, though, and when you're in a relationship, how much do you share on social media? Are you at one of these like, I'm so loved up, I'm going to spill it all? Or do you do it selectively?
I do it very selectively. I'm very careful what I do.
I know. How do you feel about your friends that just basically social media verbally lose their minds?
It depends. If I know that they're happy, that I'm all right with them. But at the same time, I feel like you should just keep something private for the two of you. Like, don't just air everything out. Like, then there's no privacy for what are you going to take home with him?
I think the key thing with privacy these days is that when it comes to relationships, there's not many things that can be left private because we like to put it on social media.
Exactly.
I want to take some time to talk about another style of dating that's been on trend for some time now. It's the reality TV show dating. The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, Married at First Sight. What are your thoughts on these shows, Mr. Canadian Club?
I've always been worried about them because I'm not too sure are they even real? Like, are they
Oh,
real?
come on now. It's
or-
reality TV. Of course it's real.
Oh God,
Don't you love how facetious I am when it comes to reality TV?
she loves it.
It's so orchestrated. Come on, let's look at the Kardashians. While they say it's unscripted reality TV, that is not true. Everything is scripted when it comes
Absolutely.
to reality TV, you know?
Yeah, Jersey Shore is the exact same way.
Yeah.
I remember in Miami once they were filming Jersey Shore and they actually pre-selected the girls that they wanted to show on camera first. So it's like it's clearly not just reality. It's like premeditated. Yeah.
Absolutely. Some of their responses, obviously, are spontaneous and in the moment. It's not like reading a total script. But reality TV dating seems to be quite popular, but the whole essence of it is lost because all of a sudden everybody has like lost their minds in the dating world. It's either Tinder apps or it's, everybody doesn't know what way to go. So all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, hang on a sec. I want to be famous and let's go on TV and find love. Disaster.
Disaster, and it'll be aired on TV for everyone to see.
Definitely not private. I want a confession from you though, Mr. Canadian Club. Have you
Yes.
ever been addicted to one of those reality TV shows?
Yes.
Which one? Spill it. Come on. We've all had a moment.
This is really embarrassing. You really want to know?
Yes, I do want to know.
The Real Housewives.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, so why were you so addicted to the reality TV show?
Because it was just so trashy.
It wasn't the happy endings or...
No, there was no happy endings whatsoever. To be honest, I like the amount of money that they have and how they spent it, just to see how these people spend their money.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, just literally throw it out the window.
Look, on the flip side, it provides entertainment for people watching. And on the other side, it actually provides people within their entertainment industry a job. So that is the great thing about reality TV.
Yeah.
However, can I tell you about a story? The time that I started, communicating, let's just say, with the Aussie soccer player who later went on a reality TV show.
Very nice.
So how I met the Australian soccer player, he came into my dating world via the most popular app, of course, Tinder. And yep, he kicked the right goal to grab my attention. He was super sexy in his photos, held a great conversation via text and on the phone. However, right, we spoke on and off for about 6 months because he lived in a different state to Melbourne and we would communicate quite often. But when he came to Melbourne, I was always busy. So our schedules just really didn't match up. Finally, after 6 months, I'm thinking we have to meet in person. I end up going to his state, which I kind of don't want to give it away, but I think, it's going to be pretty easy to figure out if you watch reality TV. We went to dinner. He was an absolute gentleman. We connected instantly because he traveled the world and he was super intelligent and, a sportsman. And anyway, look, it was great. In person, it was great. Because one of your greatest fears of online dating when you're chatting via text is you never really get the essence of a person, until you meet them in person, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so when we met, it was great. It was exactly like the text. Conversation was easy. He was a little bit nervous. But the one thing he didn't tell me at that point is that he had applied to go on The Bachelorette, which is fair enough because you're under a confidentiality contract. But he knew I worked in the industry, right? He did say, though, he said, you've had this amazing career. He said, surely, men might find you intimidating. He said, I find you intimidating. When a girl hears that, instantly it's like, great, what's wrong with me? Why do guys say that, Canadian Club?
I think it's just a threat to to their success as well.
Really?
Probably.
But he was super successful. He played sport around the world.
I think it's a mentality thing. Maybe they like the illusion of a successful woman, but once they see the amount of success they have, I think maybe they can feel threatened as to their level of success.
So, which it just kind of drives me crazy. And I have a lot of girlfriends that say men say this to them often. They're like, you're so intimidating. I don't know how to handle you. I mean, do you ever get women saying to you, you're so intimidating? Do men get that?
I think they probably do, nowhere near as much as women though.
Yeah.
It's weird. I think men are also kind of taught, or maybe coming from how we were brought up, how women should be quite easy for men to attain.
Yeah.
It's very sexist, but
That's okay. When it comes to dating, sometimes everything is kind of sexist. But, also the thing with the Aussie soccer player, while he was a total gentleman and very sweet, and he couldn't tell me he was going on this reality TV show, The Bachelorette, he went on to go down to the final 2. But in the process, I realised that he changed who he was when I met him. So he wasn't really after love, so I believe, after watching the show and knowing him before he was famous via a reality TV show, that he actually just wanted to use the dating world and reality TV shows to boost his profile and start a business. So do you think when it comes to dating that everybody's kind of in it for something else? There's another underlying theme when it comes to dating?
I think in today's day and age, there probably could be. Like you said right now, he was just using it to build up his profile. So to me, I kind of get the impression now that it's kind of a bit of a business transaction in a way.
Very much
as
so.
unromantic as that may sound.
It is so, so true. I believe that people just want fast food fame rather than a fairy tale ending when it comes to dating. And I don't know. I think maybe, and I wish him all the best, and he was very sweet to me, and we chat now and then. But after looking at that, I just thought, I realized that sometimes in life when you go on a date with someone, the universe or whatever you believe in or whatever drives you in a different direction and says, no, he's not the one, or she's not the one. Next.
It's true. But at the same time, though, you kind of said, when you first met him before he went on the show and then after he went on the show, I mean, there could have been a change during the show. Maybe he realized what he could be doing now. I remember talking to a friend and he was saying that, it's true. When it comes to reality TV, you have producers telling you things in your ear, like, this is what you need to do to cause drama. This is what you need to say.
Yeah.
This is how you're going to, up the ratings, or how you're going to have a one-up on the other contestants, stuff like that. So maybe that's how he kind of found by the end of it.
I think so. I mean, would you go on a reality TV show to find love?
Personally, not. But if I knew that it was because of, and maybe I wanted to boost my profile and get my face out there,
why
absolutely.
not? Absolutely.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess that's why they're created. And look, if we look at the humorous side of it, reality TV shows, I mean, they can be quite addictive.
Yeah,
quite funny.
Big Brother is another one,
Yeah, Big Brother is prime example. While it is a science experiment about humans, people fall in love on Big Brother all the time.
Exactly, yeah.
But the love doesn't last forever.
That's true. Well, yeah, that's true.
Well, some does. I mean, if you think about the reality TV shows and the relationships that have happened on those shows, how many successful happy endings are there?
You can count them in one hand probably.
And obviously when the show ends, they've got to stay together for 3 months. It's part of the contract. This is what I think. Reality TV relationships are the raw reality of an unglamorous Hollywood movie that the writer has no control about how the protagonist will get their happy ending. I also like to describe reality TV like fast food dating. It's quick, cheap, sometimes nasty, and the high of the sugar rush only lasts a few hours. Romance on reality TV. I look at it like this. It's 1 in a million chance of winning the lottery. Sometimes you win it. Sometimes you find the gold at the end of the rainbow. And sometimes it's just an absolute disaster.
Absolutely. More often than not.
So what do you think in the future is going to be the new version of reality TV romance shows, Canadian Club?
I think it's just going to continue on and on and on. I mean, how long has The Bachelor been going on for?
Oh, a long time. In all different countries too.
Yeah. We have it back home. In Canada and in the States as well.
Are all your friends addicted to the Bachelor and reality TV shows?
Not a whole lot. I feel like here in Australia, it's a lot more popular. People talk about it a lot more. Yeah.
Really? Why is that?
I have no idea, to be honest. I guess you guys just love reality TV and trashy TV. I mean, I don't blame you. It's fun, but I think it's just much more popular here.
Do you think maybe because we're a smaller country and everybody just wants to be famous?
Probably. I mean, and if you have your own versions as well, I mean, people are going to watch more Australian version versus something else. Yeah,
that's true. That's possibly true. Maybe it could be cross-cultural.
Oh, it could be.
We could take The Bachelor from Canada and bring it to Australia and then mix it together and see what happens. Magic. Just like that. Magic. Reality TV dating. Love to know about your thoughts, ideas, advice. Maybe you've even started on one of the shows and it ended in disaster, or maybe it ended happily. Join in the conversation. Head to our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All you have to do is search The Cosmopolitan Chick.
Absolutely. We can probably even take this podcast and make it a reality TV show.
Yes,
We'll start our own reality dating TV show.
that would be absolutely fantastic. Could you imagine that?
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
I know. Maybe we may find true love at the end.
We could, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, because all of us, deep down inside, we would love to grow old with somebody. I mean, romantically be involved. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
not like a Hollywood movie, but I'm sure we can get close enough.
Absolutely. We all want a little bit of loving.
Yes, we do. Thanks so much for your time, Canadian Club.
Thank you, Cosmo Chick.
And until next time, good luck in the dating world. Dating Babes in 2017, the podcast. Catch you later.
See you guys.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Dating Babes in 2017. And until then, good luck in the dating world.